right, y'all. We in this thing. Look at this shit. Let's talk about it. They talking about us a stand-up going down right now. We're going to be shipping around from channel to channels on here. This is going to be a real YouTube affair.
Did you? Oh, I thought you just got an update.
No. I can't. I have no service up here. I gotta go
back to the homie camera.
Got you.
The House and Senate in recess, and our Capitol building is cannot.
It's essentially being held hostage. There's also
not essentially. It is being held hostage.
If Terry Gaynor is still there, I have one other concern.
More federal officers coming to the Capitol building now, especially since the National Guard has been denied to support, especially given the armed standoff. If you have not yet seen the photo shot of the armed standoff, here you go. This is in the House, but now keep in mind we also have the Senate. Apparently, the Senate has been breached. In the House, yeah, here we go. Bloomberg report: protesters have broken into the Senate chamber. The House was able to barricade, it looks like, and they've got multiple. This is the armed standoff, basically. But yeah, the Senate has been breached.
You've got to stop it.
Katie Tur, I've seen people like David French, who's of course over at the Dispatch, a former National Review reporter, said he needs to be impeached.
Yeah.
He needs to be impeached right now. And what comes with impeachment and ousting of office is making sure he is barred from holding federal office again. This behavior is essential. I mean, this is why it would be. You could say, what is it? Why is it necessary to impeach him with? Look
at this shit.
Sorry.
Using those. And
Kevin.
This shit ridiculous, y'all. Let's go to this right here. Hold up. We're gonna go to this.
We're going to the Capitol, so you got a camera.
This shit ridiculous. Y'all know how to come talk to y'all
security
with this shit,
protection.
right?
Under the law, I'm advised just by our excellent executive producer, Jay Shaler, they can recess until 10 a.m. tomorrow and reconvene.
Well, they may have to.
And that may be where this heads. However, I can imagine some lawmakers would say, no, we're going to clear this. We're going to get this straightened out, and we're going to go back to work. Because we're not going to withdraw for an entire day and night. I can imagine a very lively conversation going on wherever they're able to have a conversation, however they're able to have it. But some institutional lions in the Senate and lionesses will say in the House, no, we're going to go back to work. We're going to set this right, and we're going to go back to work. I can imagine that debate going on. However it plays out, that they can recess, but I can imagine a very strong impulse within both bodies to get back to work.
Major, you keep anticipating things that are happening. Our Grace Seegers passes along. She's our producer who is in and around where senators are currently being held. She reports we've been told that the Senate, wherever they are right now, and it's just extraordinary to have to say things like this, is doing a roll call. Only one reporter is allowed in the room right now. It is not a representative of the television pool. But again, the Senate is doing at least some kind of a formal attendance taking to see who's there. Remember, they could meet as a body wherever they are.
Yeah.
They could, but they ain't. So look what y'all want to do by y'all. Look at all you motherfucking senators while y'all trying to object and do all this shit. Look what the fuck got going on
If you're a tech lover, you should check out Capital One Shopping, especially if you're always at Best Buy looking for the new Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. Capital One.
It's not right.
There's a picture that you're showing right now, a picture of the House floor where there is an armed standoff on the House floor where you can see Capitol Police with their arms drawn and members of Congress ducking under their chairs there as...
We've seen those shots before. We've seen these images before, but let's jump on over to this. Look at this. I mean... This person is literally in. This is where Mike Pence was earlier. This is Senate. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any particular damage, but this is the first picture right now that we have out of the Senate side, and it looks like somebody decided to take a seat. And wow. And you can see, I mean, laptops open, papers scattered. I mean, this was an ordinary, business day here, and all of a sudden it's literally been raided. Incredible.
It was this shit crazy. You don't believe in white
Told some time ago this armed standoff occurred. It's unclear what exactly is happening in the House chamber right now. There was also another picture that we saw of one of these protesters in the Senate chamber himself, sitting actually at the...
Okay, it sounds like there's a safe room, and a particular reporter just said, reporters aren't allowed in the safe room where members were just escorted. Representative Spanberger tried to push back for us. No luck. Heading to a member's office with some other reporters.
Actually get onto the Senate floor, and on the House side of the Capitol, members ducking, taking cover, wearing gas masks as an individual outside the House chamber with multiple police officers and their firearms drawn right just moments ago. Hopefully the situation resolves itself in a peaceful
switch.
People come in and watch this debate. In a normal time, in normal America, people would be in the gallery watching us debate each side and have a vote and accept what happened in the end. That's not what's happening today. This is un-American.
Okay, Kevin McCarthy on Fox News. This is un-American, he says, disappointed by protesters. I heard on the radio shots fired 10 or 15 minutes ago.
People from all over the country.
I watch barriers up there, then I watch barriers being broken. I watch people breaking windows. I watch people running into a building.
They could have planted bombs in that motherfucker. That's some more shit.
This is not the direction we should go.
Definitely could have planted some bombs.
I know people.
And what the president say? What y'all president got to say? He talking about Mike Pence. Then they talking about Mike Pence.
Yeah, he riled them up.
Just make sure that people know. Here, I'm going to record it as it's on your phone from my phone so that we have a record of it just in case.
This is what he wanted. Damn, what the fuck going on?
Okay. Oh, I can't see anything. Do you mind if I hold this?
Push carry, yeah. Oh, we're going to the next person. You doing the same thing as me? For real. Save him. Tell somebody else. I'm getting the phone call. Hold on. Hello? This who? Okay, who is this? Oh, my bad. I couldn't hear you. What's good? Yeah, I hear you. My bad, my bad. Let's get back to this train. Sometimes you get phone calls. You know how this shit go.
Oh, the hell.
They're still out there. I think I even heard a Harley just roll past. I just heard a Harley roll past.
They are literally fighting the police.
If you're a tech lover, you should check out Capital One Shopping, especially if you're always at Best Buy looking for the new Xbox, PlayStation, or PC.
Wow.
This afternoon.
Look at this shit.
I would think so.
I'm sorry again. What was that?
I don't know. I would think so. I think that would be appropriate.
All right. U.S. Secret Service and Federal Protective Services are responding to Capitol to help. My staff and I are safe. This is Senator Maggie Hassan. We are now sheltering in place. So it seems like a lot of them are stuck in. Okay, now, this is just seconds ago here. Crowd now trying to break down doors to House chamber. They have no control right now.
Chad sending me a Chad Pergram. Yeah, I got a Chad. Hang on 1 second here. Griff Jenkins is also out in the street. Brett Baer's got some new information. Brett, I want to bring you in. What do you have now?
Hey, Brett. Oh, my gosh. So many things flying. Hi, Bill. Listen, I just got off the phone, and Nancy Pelosi and Mayor Bowser with D.C. have requested the National Guard be deployed to get to clear the protesters. Specifically, the request comes from Mayor Bowser in D.C. Through the Capitol Police. That is being analyzed right now. I'm being told by the Department of Defense. They are considering that, but they do not want the images of uniformed troops on the Capitol, so they are considering an option.
We just in this live stream showed uniformed troops on the Capitol this summer when we had Black Lives Matters.
Rid of the protesters. This is an incredibly dangerous situation as we see it right now. There are protesters not only on the House floor, but the Senate, and you heard the House.
Black Lives Matter.
Yet, we haven't heard from the president on that mode to get the National Guard involved in this. You remember, and all of these uprising, protests, looting in different cities, he was very quick to say that the governors and the mayors should call them, that he would get him in and it would be cleared out.
Okay, we got a new picture from inside the House. Take a look at this. I mean, just another angle here.
Look at the standoff.
It looks like this officer has a baton
that's a Glock, nigga. That's a Glock.
I'm actually, honestly, I'm surprised that none of them have either assault rifles or shotguns. Or Uzis, like a machine pistol.
They only got Glocks.
You got 3 guys with Glocks.
He put the switch.
That's what you got here.
But that's a Model 18.
That sucks.
You know that's a Model 18.
That sucks. I mean, what? Maybe they each got 1 spare clip.
It ain't enough, though.
So you got
what? Ain't enough motherfuckers coming in.
I don't know. Under 100 bullets here.
All them people.
Which I mean, hopefully you don't need them, right? But still, relative to what I feel like you would have at a place like this, it seems very underprotected.
Single shot them up.
You've got a U.S. Senate race that is too close to call because it's separated by 0.4 of a percentage point.
Okay, Donald Trump tweets are in, brand new. I'm asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. Dude, tell them to leave. I don't get it. Like, that is not Republican. That is not a Republican thing. That's not a Democrat thing. People are stuck. Look at the poor officers in the image I just showed you. You think they would appreciate you helping them out a little bit, just asking people to leave? I'm asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. No violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Really?
What's up,
like, no, Donald Trump. This is not good. I'm asking for everyone to remain peaceful. No violence. Okay, that's the same one we had. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Where they would certify the Electoral College January 6, 2021. Screen right is a moment we watched about an hour ago. Chad Pergram with us now. Not sure where you are, Chad. We haven't spoken to you in 30 minutes. What do you have now?
An American government institution since the Battle of Bladensburg.
You trying to die, nigga?
They gonna take care of Philly while you go. I'm dead.
If I go what? I'm not a Trumper.
Persistent. That nigga is funny in a motherfucker.
I'm not a Trumper.
He said, I'll stay and take care of the family till you get back.
Ain't that a bitch?
What's up, Julie? You better be taking care of my dick going home.
Hey, man. It's your woman. Stop disrespecting me, homie. It's a good way to do.
Mo is definitely a.
Hey guys, not sure if you've heard, but if you don't have speeding tickets and you don't have a DUI, you can get your car insurance for as little.
Big facts. I don't think they like me reporting this shit.
It's that because I'm like, racism lost today. Like, racism lost the Senate, lost the presidency. Racism, we gave a middle finger to bullshit, right?
America stood up.
People are going crazy.
America stood up, and them motherfuckers, the true racists, are showing themselves.
American fashion stood up for what we wanted, what we believed in. And these motherfuckers can't take it.
They don't know they can't take it. They said, we're not going to take it. Anymore. I'm weak as fuck. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. Look at their ass, man. That man was in the motherfucking. That's treason, bitch. He was in the motherfucking Capitol or wherever building that was. You know what I'm talking about? Where building that was? The Congress building. With a fucking Confederate flag, bitch. That's treason in the most.
Y'all carrying around a loser's
talking about a gang. Y'all locking niggas up for gangs. That's a what? Bitch, stop playing with me. Stop pick and choose, man. They pick and choose. This shit ridiculous. Get some more different angle. Different angle. A little more commentary. A little more time there for my man K.
If you're a tech lover, you should check out Capital One Shopping, especially if you're always at Best Buy looking for the new Xbox.
August 24th, 1814, when the British came and burned the Capitol and also burned the White House. We have never had an instance of an incursion inside the U.S. Capitol building to this degree since that time. Let's be clear, the mob upended American democracy today as they try to count the Electoral College. You have people taking over the House chamber, the Senate chamber, gunshots on Capitol Hill, an utter breakdown of the constitutional process. Bedlam. Now, the question is...
So it looks like some of the representatives are sheltering in the Cannon building, it sounds like, which is an office building, sheltering in Cannon. Rokana says Trump was rejected in courts by people his party appointed, rejected by states where his party was in power, and now by his own party's Senate leader and vice president. Democracy is still sacred for Americans. That spirit will overcome today's violence. Prayers for the injured.
Today at 1 o'clock. You have to conclude this process within 5 days. You basically have until the 11th of January. So it's possible that they could, if they believe that the U.S. Capitol is unsafe, to continue with this process. Nowhere does it say in the Constitution or in the House or Senate rules that you have to meet here or do this process here. I remember when we had the earthquake in Washington, D.C. in 2011, the Senate was scheduled.
Folks, look at some of these shots. I mean, this is literally people scaling the walls to get into the Capitol because the stairs probably got locked off, or like maybe the police finally regained control of the stairs. So people are using the barriers as initial ladders so they can climb the rest of this wall, which this has got to be, I mean, that person, you know, these people are about what, 6 feet, you know, roughly 5'8" or whatever. It's about 6 feet. You got probably, this is probably a 21-foot wall that people are scaling over here to climb into or up to the Capitol building. Unbelievable.
Looks like the house side, but
another shot. Look at that.
Okay, so time ago, and this just came out a moment ago. The president sent another tweet just as Kevin McCarthy.
You guys are old. We already heard the tweet. You guys are old. Old news. Old news. We already went through the tweet.
True in part, but we are a nation of free people, and free people need to govern themselves long before they encounter any law. It will come together more than any law, and so there may not be any law.
Let's pop on really quickly over to this channel. Let's just see. Get some interviews or something.
To say publicly right now. But what is the mood like where you are?
I'm gonna stay on Kevin.
I would say there's a lot of nervousness and concern. When we were still in the chamber, even just locked down in that space that senators do